Hey, hi guys, welcome back. All right, this is going to be a today's topic video. It is going to be for the 4th of September. This is the series where if you'd like to enter to win a free read with me, you can by writing the word empowered in the comment section, making sure you're subscribed to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Those three things combined get you entered to win, and I do choose one subscriber each week to get a free read with me. I always do it and make it public so anybody can watch it, and that tends to come out on Monday, just so you know. Fork in the road. So for the 4th, our storyline says somebody's at a crossroads. That is card 13. Somebody doesn't know which way to go. They literally could be traveling and they all of a sudden are like, eesh, do I merge right? Do I merge left? Which direction is going to get me to where I need to go? This feels like it does have to do with travel, like traveling in one's life. You know, what direction is, Queen of Wands. Well, Queen of Wands doesn't usually have any difficulties. So is this somebody who's at the fork in the roads about a Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands, they pretty much know. They get up in the morning, they go, I'm wearing my ruby red gorgeous dress and all of my gold jewelry. And, like they have no problem knowing what suits their taste, what suits their mood. That is one of the powers of a Queen of Wands. They don't doubt themselves. They don't doubt what they like, what they don't like. They get a strong sense of self. So I don't think it's them that is at a crossroads. I'm going to say someone is at a crossroads about this powerful queen. And it could be a knight. This person has been lollygagging. They've been moving slow because they don't know what to do about this queen. What does that mean? Are they afraid to approach her? That's my first best guess here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. They are not only slowing it down like a knight, they are like, now they get off their horse and they're just walking with a little backpack on. They keep downgrading. I think that they're trying to decide. The pages are our messengers, so they're trying to decide what they say. Do they just say, I just wanted to let you know that I wish you well? That's crummy if that's not what they meant to say. There, I don't care. That's Kate's opinion on this. I don't know why, but I feel the need to put in that Queen of Pentacles. I feel the need to put in that sassy little 2 cents, because it's kind of like, if that's not what they mean, then what are they doing saying anything if they don't know what it is that they really mean? They're at a crossroads. They've been slowly coming toward this Queen of Wands, and they're at this point where they almost don't know what to say, but they want to say something, and they want it to be like kind. But here's the thing. If they're trying to say something that they think will elicit this person giving to them, then this person comes across as a bit of a strategist. They're like, how can I get the reaction that I want out of someone? How can I get this queen to give to me? Ace of Cups in the reverse without me telling them that I love them. Oh, no, you didn't. No. Oh, this is ridiculous. Strength card in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, because I am freaking petrified that she will not see me as a 10 of Cups. So I cannot come in and offer my cup of love because I'm petrified. What if she doesn't love me? So instead, I've been slowly, like molasses, creeping toward her. And now I'm thinking what I'll say is I'll say just a little something kind of nice to then see if she wants to respond to me. But I won't say that I love her because I'm too scared. Okay. But they want her to give to them like a queen, but they want to come in as a page. That's why I'm like, oh, no. You did not. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so I'm going to be a little more gentle with this character. They are not feeling their best right now. Maybe they can't. They couldn't even fathom the idea of taking another blow, another hit, in case she's like, oh, no thanks. They might be at a low point right now. So to come forward and try to offer somebody something, first off, what is their interaction with her? Because they seem to want to come toward her, but they don't seem like they're in a really great space. Like maybe they're not real stable or something, and they don't feel that great about themselves. But my question is, like, Why? And why are they focused on her? Um, Kind of meaning like, what was the fallout between themselves and her, or what happened? Four of Wands. Well, it was at one point in time a very powerful and balanced connection, or it was supposed to have been. We've got a Nine of Swords in the reverse. We got the Two of Cups. So at one point in time, this relationship was everything. This was two people madly in love. They were going to be married. They were going to be, this is my Two of Cups, and I knew it, and they knew it, and we believed in this. We believed in this romance. So what happened? What happened here? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Why'd they quit talking? They quit taking action. Somebody did. Both people did. Somebody did. I don't know yet. Six of Wands. Oh, big fat ego got in the way. Six of Wands. Somebody got a swollen head and decided to go and be successful elsewhere. Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. This is strange. It's like they said, oh, wow, I've got this amazing romance. This is my person. We've got it all. And so I feel so good about this that I don't need to put effort into this. I feel awesome. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tidy up some other stuff in my life, pay attention to some other things. I'll just barely like breadcrumb this relationship because, hey, it's a slam dunk. This is an amazing relationship. It's mine. I don't have to give to this. I can go deal with other stuff and just kind of check in once in a while on this page, with a Page of Pentacles amount of effort. Oh. Queen of Pentacles and the Fool in the reverse. They really thought they had this person wrapped around their finger. They saw this as this amazing, abundant individual. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Right now, we're going to say that this character believed that this Queen of Pentacles, they fully believed that she loved them head over heels. This Queen of Pentacles is also that Queen of Wands. They believed, and probably rightly so, that she was somebody that they could trust to love them until the end of time. That's the way she loves. That's how she gives. She's a stable influence. They knew what they had in her. They didn't need to rush it. She'll be around. That made them feel so good that they went ahead and ignored the connection. Because I don't have to put any effort in. I know what I've got in her. She's stable. She's somebody who I could count on to walk through fire for me. She'll love me to the end of our lives. I don't have to take a leap of faith toward her. I've got her. The Moon card and the Three of Cups in the reverse. They didn't have her. Not at all. You don't get to treat relationships like that, is what my argument would be on this. The secrets, the disappearing act, the confusion of all of this, that's it. The whole thing imploded or collapsed. There was no more. Something keeps itching, like my right side of my head, and I don't know why. Just like weird little moments. Hanged Man in the reverse, King of Cups in the upright. All of a sudden, it's like it struck them that, oh, wow, I've been gone too long. I did the breadcrumb thing way too long. I played mystery man or woman way too long, and she doesn't want me back. I need to come rushing in, and I need to like give her love now. I overplayed my hand. I'm sorry, I don't like this story at all. We've got the Hierophant in the reverse, which in this deck is called the High Priest. Not High Priestess, High Priest, which is the Hierophant. And it's in the reverse. I would agree with it being in the reverse, saying this is somebody who's not in connection with their higher self. Their higher self is not going to tell them to like, oh, you met somebody really sacred, somebody that you know is like an amazing person. Don't treat them with respect. Don't treat them like they matter. Don't be there for them. Treat them like there's something you can walk all over and ignore and then come back and grab it when you want it. No higher self would encourage somebody to behave in that manner. So I'm not at all surprised to see and this attitude of, wow, I've left it too long, I should come running in. That's not their higher self either. Instead, they need to realize they've been cut out. And logically, I think that they know that they have been. I think they may be trying to, that's probably why they're bogged down and not coming forward, because they're like, oh my gosh, I did play it too long. This behavior, this Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, everything says, I know. I know that they're my person and I should rush to them, run to them as fast as my legs can carry me and try to make this right. But I also know logically that I have left it too long. So instead, what do? They bog things down, they dilly dally, they don't come forward. They think about, maybe I could just reach out, like, hey, what's up? After all this silence, I think that it's going to be crickets when they reach out. I think that this is done. The death, but with the rebirth cycle, says, I think that this one is over. I think that they missed the opportunity. How is their Two of Cups person? Let's just see. There's somebody new on the scene. We got a Knight of Cups, a King of Coins. They got somebody new. They got a new boo coming in to woo. That's how I would say this. And they're an amazing, amazing individual. They are losing her to somebody else. They're losing her to a king that is stable, secure, somebody that doesn't pull this stunt, somebody that is going to be right beside her. Remember, she's a Queen of Pentacles. She got a King of Pentacles coming on in. So what's the lesson in all of this? Because I really feel like this is, there's no salvaging this one. But let me see. What is the message in this? King of Cups and the High Priest, or excuse me, High Priestess this time. The message to me is this: when somebody finds something really meaningful, they know it, the other person knows it, and if countless times they felt the pull, they felt like I should go give my love to that person that I care about. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because they're my Two of Cups, they're a Queen of Pentacles, they'll keep giving to me. I know that. They probably countless times felt a strong pull to go toward that person and give them all their love. And they, in this case, I think that they decided, yeah, but that's enough. The fact that I know that I love them and they know that, I mean, I'm not anywhere near them, but they know that I love them because we have this bond thing. And that's why I don't have to be around. I don't have to treat this like it's sacred, because there's this underlying, it's like this person wanted to play this game where they even might have been cocky about it and been like, oh, me and my twin flame, oh, I can always feel, her energy. She can always feel mine. And they just said things like that and left it all in the 5D realm. That's why it's going to stay in the 5D. They're not going to get her back, is what it looks like. This might have really been a powerful connection. Let me see. What did she think of them? If I don't know if we'll get a very solid answer. Seven of Cups. She doubts everything about them. She's confused by why she even met them. She doesn't know that this meant much. She's not really sure what her full lesson was out of this. They were nothing but a confusion to her. Remember, they are dealing with a Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles character, somebody who has excellent self-worth and somebody who has a ton to give and somebody who's solid. They've come out as knights and pages that took for granted that this was, well, they have come out as kings also, but unfortunately twice they came out as a King of Cups, but neither time did they take action on it, is what we've seen. So even if their love for her was big, they behaved like knights and pages. They dilly-dallied, their ego was huge. They didn't treat this like the sacred union that it was. And I think the moral of this particular story is, you know what? Like Beyonce says, should have put a ring on it then. Should have made this matter, because there's somebody else that is a real match for her now. There's somebody else taking their place. There's somebody else that really wants to give and build and be present and, be rooted, and is an actual king who's going to be a part of her life, who's she's already falling for, or will very shortly. So in this storyline, all of that, even if this was a twin flame, this is not a story where these twin flame, these soulmates, however you want to look at that. I have a very different view on the whole twin flame stuff. I don't agree with a bunch of it. So that is not a challenge. It's just, as a side note, it's why I always leave that interpretation a little bit broader, just because I see things a little bit differently myself. I prefer to think of it as just a very powerful, very divine union with a particularly special pull, but I leave it at that. I don't go into any other of the mythos that goes along with it. This probably was a really powerful connection for both of them, and yet it wasn't treated as such. And remember, a Queen of Wands, they don't get mistreated. A Queen of Pentacles might keep over giving sometimes, but any queen in the upright will put a full stop on it. And neither of these cards as queens came out in the reverse, so they weren't ever in a place where they lost themselves to this connection. I think that this is one where it was more of the lesson for this character, that you can't mistreat that really anyone. But all of this, now they don't know what to do about it. Well, I don't know if there is anything left for them to do in this story, because I think that they lost their person. I think even if this remains a profoundly powerful bond, it might just remain in the 5D in this lifetime, and instead we have wonderful 3D relationships coming into union for this character instead, and for her anyway, for this queen. What becomes of them? Let's go ahead and ask real quickly. What does become of them after all of this? We've got the Two of Cups, the Five of Coins, and the Justice. They end up kind of sailing alone. And there's an element, I never read vindictive. I don't believe in that. But here's what I think of with karma. I always say, in my perspective, karma is the reputation that we build for our own selves. So if we go out and we lie and we cheat and we steal, guess what? At some point, we got a reputation as being a liar, cheater, stealer. And when there's, robberies in the neighborhood, guess who the police are going to come and interview first? Probably the person with that reputation, because our past actions come back to haunt us, as far as like if we're out there trying to cause a ruckus, or in this case, not treat somebody very well. Well, eventually, guess what? They don't want to be with us. You weren't around before, and now I don't want to be around you. And that's basically the karma here. That's the justice. This was a balanced relationship, and even now still is, in the sense that they had to learn a very painful lesson. They will carry her with them for the rest of their lives, and yet they will sail alone. They're not going to find some other person to replace her. It looks like they don't get to be with her this time around, but that indeed is the balancing of the karma. It's not the way it was supposed to go. Or let me put it this way. It's not the way that it needed to go. It's the actions that they took yielded this result, and that is unfortunate. But we see the little skeletons. This is just one of those things where it's not a tragedy. It's not the end of the world. It's just the actions have consequences. That's how I would describe this storyline for these characters. She ends up moving on and being with somebody who's real present in her life, and they do not move on from her. All right, I'm going to leave that there, for better or worse. Thank you guys for being here. If you do enjoy the channel, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Sorry, my puppy needs me. All right, bye, guys. Aries, my love. Shh, 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 shh.